Hello everyone, and welcome back to Baby Steps to Success. I'm Felicitas Chenge, and today we are diving deep into a topic that touches many of us: insecurities among women. Whether it's about body image, career, relationships, or self-worth, many women grapple with these feelings every day. So let's explore what drives these insecurities and discuss ways we can empower ourselves and each other to overcome them. If you find this video helpful or enlightening, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to support our channel. First, let's talk about why insecurities develop. Many factors play a role, from media portrayal or ideal beauty standards to societal pressures and personal experiences. Understanding these can be the first step towards overcoming them. Have you ever thought of media in this way? Isn't media pressurizing us by giving us images and messages that suggest that we need to look or act in a certain way to be considered beautiful or successful? This pressure that media is giving us can lead to a constant feeling of not being good enough. One ends up thinking he or she is not good enough after being pressurized by media. And another major influence is our immediate social environment, including our friends, our families, and our colleagues. The expectations and comparisons can intensify our insecurities. Our friends and families may also pressurize us with messages that suggest that we need to look or act in a certain way to be considered beautiful or successful. To get a broader perspective, I spoke with several women, amazing women, who are just like you and me. We have shared their journeys of battling and overcoming insecurities. Most of them said insecurities stem from a deep-seated fear of not meeting societal standards, which often are not realistic and healthy. One woman said she always felt insecure about her career. Seeing her peers succeed faster made her doubt her own path. So hearing these stories, it's very clear that no one is alone in feeling this way. So what can we do about it? Here are some empowering strategies that can help us overcome our insecurities. So I will just summarize the strategies. The first strategy is self-acceptance. Learning to accept ourselves. Learning to accept our flaws. And learning to accept our beings. This is foundational. This doesn't mean we stop improving, but rather we acknowledge and embrace who we are at this moment. We need to acknowledge and embrace who we are at this moment. You don't need to be pressurized by anyone. You don't need to be pressurized by the media, by our colleagues, by whoever. So we need to embrace. This should be from within. You should feel the need to acknowledge and embrace who we are now and at this moment. So this could mean starting a self-care routine, practicing mindfulness, or keeping a journal to reflect on our daily thoughts and feelings. Then strategy number 2, critical consumption of media. This means actively questioning the media we consume and choosing to engage with more positive and realistic representations. So I will explain more on this strategy number 2. And lastly, seeking support. Whether it's talking to friends, joining a support group, or possibly consulting with a therapist, getting support can be incredibly beneficial. So those are the 3 strategies that can be employed. So going to strategy number 2 on critical consumption of media. What is critical consumption of media? And how does critical consumption of media help in overcoming insecurities in women? So critical consumption of media is a powerful tool for overcoming insecurities in women, primarily because it helps in unpacking and challenging the often unrealistic and harmful standards set by various media sources. And here is how it facilitates this process. So it facilitates by challenging unrealistic beauty standards. Media often portrays idealized body images and beauty standards which can be unattainable for most women. This may be digitally altered. Like nowadays we have effects, we have CapCut. We can alter our images, we can alter our photos, our videos, and viewers out there may end up being pressurized by our images, by maybe by what we see on social media. So we are saying by critically analyzing these portrayals, women can recognize that these standards are not only unrealistic, but also often digitally altered. This awareness can reduce feelings of inadequacy and body image issues. If one gets to understand, if one gets to know, and if one gets to recognize that these standards are not only unrealistic, but also they may be digitally altered. If one understands that, this awareness can reduce feelings of inadequacy and body image issues. Then, number 2, identifying and rejecting stereotypes. Women are frequently subjected to stereotypical roles and characteristics in media, such as being overly emotional, weak, or valued only for their appearance. So critical consumption encourages questioning these portrayals, understanding their artificial nature, and rejecting them, which helps women feel more confident in defining their own identities. Then number 3, increasing media literacy, understanding how media content is created and recognizing the motives behind. Remember, I talked of CapCut. Media, if we understand how media content is created and recognizing the motives behind certain portrayals, can empower women to selectively choose what media to consume or how deeply to let it influence them. So this literacy helps in building resilience against negative messaging. Then number 4, promoting positive role models. By seeking out media that portrays women in diverse, strong, and positive roles, women can find new role models who inspire confidence and pride in their abilities and achievements. This can be particularly empowering for younger women and girls who are still forming their self-identities. Then number 5, encouraging self-reflection. Critical consumption prompts, we are saying critical consumption, it prompts introspection about why certain media content affects one's self-esteem. This reflection can lead to a better understanding of one's insecurities and foster a more compassionate and supportive attitude towards oneself. Then number 6, building a supportive community. Discussing media critically can help build communities that recognize and call out harmful norms. These communities can provide support, bolster self-esteem, and encourage members to value themselves beyond superficial standards. Then lastly, empowering decision making. Women who consume media critically are better equipped to make informed decisions about their lives. Those who consume media critically, they are better equipped to make informed decisions about their lives. This empowerment can translate into all areas of their lives, reducing feelings of helplessness and boosting confidence. So overall, critical consumption of media allows women to reclaim their self-perception from the distorted view often presented by the media, and promoting a healthier and more realistic self-image. And this is crucial in combating these insecurities that arise from comparisons and perceived inadequacies, which are driven by unrealistic media portrayals. So this is how this is how critical consumption of media helps in overcoming insecurities in us women. So for today, I think we are done. And lastly, these steps aren't overnight fixes. We should know that these steps are not overnight fixes, but they are strides towards loving ourselves. They are baby steps towards loving ourselves and living more confidently. So I encourage all of you to start small and be patient with yourselves, as you, in fact, as both of, as all of us, as you, me, and others. So as we embark on this journey towards overcoming insecurities. So what strategies have worked for you? Let's get into the comment sections. Let's get into the comment section and let's talk about what strategies that have worked for us, what strategies that have worked for you personally. Let's share our stories in the comment section below, and let's keep this conversation going. Together we can build a supportive community right here in the comment section. We can build a supportive community. So don't forget to like and subscribe for more heartfelt content like this. Until next time, so stay strong, embrace your journey, and take care of yourself. Bye.